From EFT Providence. Welcome back to day 16 of the 30-day EFT challenge. Today I'd like to go a little bit deeper into failure because it seems that as a society we're completely surrounded by it. If you watch the news at all, it's just one bad news after the next, one failure after the next. Failure on the economy, failure of the police to catch whoever it is they're supposed to catch, failure of our schools, failure of the government. Everywhere it's failure. Now look at your personal life. We'll just talk about jobs today because so many people seem to be losing theirs, or at least that's what's being reported. If you're in that situation, you may be feeling like a failure because here you are, you set yourself up, got your education, got into a job that you thought would be wonderful and would be able to support your family and you'd be able to retire on it, and all of a sudden it's gone. Maybe you're in a job you just don't like. You thought it was the right thing when you got started, but it's not turning out to be anything you're even excited about getting up for anymore. So let's start on job failure. Even though I failed at my job, I deeply and completely accept myself. Even though every indicator I see tells me I failed at my job, I deeply and completely accept myself. Even though now that I don't have a job, I can't support my family, I deeply and completely accept myself. This job failure. Now as you're tapping for these general kinds of things like this job failure, make it specific for your particular situation. So say maybe I can't sell stocks and bonds anymore. My shop's shut down. Whatever it is for you, that's what you should use. This job failure. This job failure. This job failure. This job failure. I failed at my job. I'm a big failure. Can't find another one. No one will hire me. I must be a failure. I'm a big failure. This job failure. Now some of this is going to be a little similar to yesterday's, but we're going to expand on it as well. I lost my job, but I'm okay. That door is shut, but there are plenty of windows that are still open to me. I'm free to pursue something new. Maybe I have an opportunity to move to a different part of the country or the world. Losing this job has just given me some more freedom. I'm only limited by my thinking. I really only have to listen to myself. I don't need to be restricted in my idea about work. I'm free to try something completely new now. It's entirely possible. There's a whole nother career out there just waiting for me. There are new opportunities being created every day. Some things aren't an option anymore, but there are a lot more things that are. I'm exactly where I need to be at this time in my life. I can change my life for the better. I can follow a new path and take myself exactly where I want to go. I know I'm strong enough to get through this transition. I deeply and completely love and accept myself. Now, so for some of you who tapped along with that, the transition piece might have been a little difficult because it brings up the whole idea of change. And change is the only constant in life, really. That's the only thing you can count on, that things are going to change. If you're a person that doesn't change easily, tap on that next. Tap on things that haven't gone well as they changed for you. Because those kinds of things are where you get your ideas of whether change is good or change isn't good. If you grew up in a family where people had a hard time adjusting to change, you grew up thinking subconsciously that change is a difficult thing and to be avoided if at all possible. Other people may have grown up believing that change was good, and for every change there was a new opportunity. That's the reframe. That's where you want to go, because you're only limited by your thinking about it. So take a few minutes, and if your career is in jeopardy right now, write down all the reasons why it's a good thing. Where else can you go? What else can you do now? Do you need any other training? Can you start something on your own? How can this benefit you? Always think to the positive, and that's what's going to take you to the next step. This is Valerie from EFT Providence. Till tomorrow, bye-bye.